Alrighty, and here we are for round 2. Our hand is a one-lander. On the draw, our opponent's mulliganing to 6. So we can evaluate this hand. How good is it if we hit our land in the next 2 draws? It's a medium. It's a pretty good hand. Like if we had 2 lands, we would keep this. But it's missing a collected company or a rally, so I think we can just happily mulligan it. Alright, this hand is kind of junky as well. Basically 5 lands and a Mogus's Marauder. I think we'll keep it on the draw though, since we do have the potential to hit a collected company and be in really good shape. And the good thing about this hand is it doesn't completely skunk out like a low land hand would do. It always has the potential, even if we do nothing the first few turns, to draw a bunch of elves and be right back in the game. Whereas if we're low on lands, that's not going to happen. Alright, yeah. Let's just carry added. Even though we'd rather sack a visionary probably if we're flesh bagging next turn. Also, we're up against Constellation, which is a great matchup, and this hand has sort of turned out to not be terrible. Ooh, oh, playing the Caryatid was really good then, which was part of the consideration. Definitely just companying over flesh bagging. And we hit the world, the entire world. We want all 3 of these. I think I definitely want the Haruspecs. And let's disrupt them. We're not worrying about the husk. We'll get there eventually. Since we're going to be drawing a bunch of cards, hopefully, with another flesh bag on the way. These guys are terrifying. Big old axe and a big old thing to poke you with. Alright. Goodbye. Our opponent's down to 2 cards. Well, we're just getting warmed up. Just waiting to draw our good cards. More Cocos and Rallies. Alright, let's keep disrupting him. Hitting a Nyx Fleece Ram is not exactly exciting. Next turn we can actually start pressuring him in a pretty big way. Or can just hit his creatures. It's also fairly good. I think he has enough access to mana that it's better to just pressure his life total more. the plan C implemented, beat down with unexciting creatures, and we always have the option to draw some good cards off the top. I suppose our opponent also has that option. Alright, just one, or no, two. Silk Wrap and Eidolon, pretty good. A pretty good thing he's got going on. We're actually in trouble now, since he has his card draw engine. Alright. Don't want that. Really? I'm not sure what that means. Don't know why you would ever sack that over Herald when you have Frontier Siege out as well. But I suppose we shall see. It's possibly has like 2 more Eidolons. I guess then it would make sense. Or Starfield. Alright, that's something. I think we'll just cast it now. Really need a rally. I think we're going to be plussing the Liliana. Or perhaps just minusing. Alright, that's strange. Giving us basically our best card. Our one value card. Let's see if we can't Hit an Untuku husk or something. Ideally, it gives us another guy to keep drawing cards. Let's just hold back. Then Tuku husk would be real nice. Actually, we're probably going to lose this, though. Almost certainly. Yeah. I think we are just dead. Yeah. Rally. Rally would have been a good one. Rally probably would have won us the game there. We would have been able to rally back our guys, play an Untuku husk, sack the Mogus's Marauder, return it with Liliana, hit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sacks. So maybe very close to lethal, if not exactly lethal. Alright. Reclamation Sage, gonna do some work. Here our sack fellows seem reasonable. I think we want to... We probably want them more than Drown in Sorrows. Since Drown doesn't actually hit all that much. Alright. Again, just bringing in Thoughtseize for any potential hate. Let's see if we can't hit a black source off this wayfinder. Oh, never mind. Now, who cares? Alright, a black source would still be nice. Alright, the blackest of black sources. Okay, that's a hallowed moonlight. That is officially a hallowed moonlight. Let's go ahead and snip that. And yeah, we have to take it. We must take it. Thank you, Thoughtseize. Hopefully we find something good to deal with his creatures. His courser there. Oh, there's a sage. I think it's worth going for the Cocoa now, though. Could hit another sage or Sakai. Unfortunately, we don't. But that's not the worst, since we could use a land. And always use another card. Alright. Alright, so he has 2 Banishing Lights, 2 Plains, and a Banishing Light on the top of his library, and a Crew Fixes Insight. Tough keeping track of all this baloney. Let's go ahead and get that in the graveyard. Again, missing the sack outlets for this particular hand, but there's still time. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's real good. Let's actually sack the Reclamation Sage, since it's the best to get back with Liliana in potential future scenarios. Okay, we're about at the point where if we draw a rally, we win the game. Assuming he doesn't have more Hallowed Moonlights. And he's at the point where he's making a bunch of angels in the outfield. I think I'm happy to just draw a bunch of cards. And get a flesh bag in the yard for a potential rally draw. Okay, Nanteku Husk. That is pretty good. Pretty much seals the deal, since we'll be able to Husk, Liliana, return Mogus's Marauder, and do a large amount of damage. Angels, angels, angels. Not good enough. So many angels. You can see the angels when you're about to die. Ooh. Had it. Alright, let's just do this. And we're good. Angels cannot block the damned army, or whatever. Alright, our board was pretty good. I think we had kind of the right mix of everything. Like, we want the Thoughtseize for sure, since we saw Hallowed Moonlight. Hallowed frickin' Moonlight. Ooh. See, now this is a hand that is very tempting as a one-lander. I think it's good enough with Rally and all those 2-drops to go ahead and keep on the draw with the Scryland. Let's see what happens, though. Alright. I suppose that this is happening. Yep. Elvish Mystic would be good in this spot. Yeah. That's unfortunate. But was a risk we took. Probably shouldn't have taken. Alright. It was worth it. Totally worth. Alright, we're actually not in a bad spot, considering he hasn't done anything. And we have 2 reclamation sages. Oh boy, that's a lot of goodies. Definitely very aware that Hallowed Moonlight is a card. If he does tap out though, he's in big trouble. Since we're already up to 5 mana, and our graveyard has a bunch of good stuff. We have plenty of time too. What with 2 reclamation sages? Silk wrap? Why? Why? Why are you silk wrapping? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Could Hallowed Moonlight this. Alright, 3 rallies is not exactly what you want to see in this spot. It's not exactly the worst though. If we ever draw a Thoughtseize, we gotta get up to 10 mana and rally in response rally. That's the plan. Alright, here's a bit of a new plan. Should have sacrificed my Reclamation Sage, because I don't actually have one in the graveyard. Alright, well, got one in the yard. Alright, is he actually going to tap out, is the question. Because we know he has sigil. Alright, I will happily make some trades. Very happily. Alright, so he is representing the moonlight, which is fine, because we have an active Liliana. Okay, one hallowed moonlight down. I assume he has a second one to go with the sigil. Interesting. Now he has to, okay, I guess he doesn't have to. But he shouldn't have played that Frontier Siege, because now he has Sigil Hallowed Moonlight, presumably. Yeah, we'll just rally. Rally in response if he casts Hallowed Moonlight. This is great. nice hate cards, Brave. That's a Hallowed Moonlight is definitely scariest when you don't know it's coming. Otherwise, you really get a lot of room to maneuver around it. Oops, I could have played a land there. Sure, whatever. Yeah. So that worked out well.